So, what's behind me? Several years ago, I had a Delta 8-inch joiner. Since then, I downsized a little bit and got rid of it and sold it off. And I've been using a little Delta 6-inch back there, a small tabletop one. And most of my projects, it works fine. But, there's the occasion where I need something a little bigger. But I always had it in mind to either go back to a full-size cabinet, 6-inch or 8-inch, but just never did it. The other day, a buddy of mine said, "Hey, curb alert, I'm going to be, putting this guy to the curb because I don't use it anymore. I don't know if it works anymore, and it's all rusted out." So I'm like, so an hour later, I put it in the back of my truck. So this is a old Reliant 6-inch jointer. Back in the day when, I'm not sure who sold these, I think it was Woodworkers Warehouse. It was like a store brand knockoff model. But these, I think brand new, were like maybe $450 to $500 in one of those woodworking stores. And they received a lot of mixed reviews, compared to, the Deltas and the Jets. So, and again, like I said, back then I owned an 8-inch Delta joiner myself. So never really paid attention to this model or brand, but for free, it's for me. That's what I say. So what I'm going to do is, my plan is to fully restore it to working order. Maybe not aesthetically, restored, but I'm going to take everything apart, clean it, de-rust it, de-gunk it, and make sure everything works first, obviously, before I do that. But, I think it's a good project to do. It's not my ideal jointer, but it is a jointer for free nonetheless, right? Made in Taiwan, which, by the way, a lot of these small 6-inch jointers are made from the same factory. So these are not even made anymore, but I know a lot of aftermarket, some aftermarket accessories are still available for this because, again, they're all pretty much generic. Yeah, here's my temporary wiring job, just to make sure that the motor works. So I have to get that cutter head out of there because it is rusted, and hopefully I'll be able to get the bolts out to replace the knives, the cutters, hopefully. I'm not confident, but optimistic. All right, what you may hear in the background is a fan going to exhaust to extract all of the fumes that these chemicals are giving off. So let me just show you at what point that I'm at. I kind of skipped ahead a little bit off camera, but just wanted to show you what step I'm at. All right, so there's the back panel that I took off, and there's the actual motor right there, and the main pulley coming from the motor going up to the cutter head. And it's pretty smooth. I'm sure that the belt is slightly worn out, but it actually feels fairly tight. So I don't know if I can get a shot in there, but there is the little junction box there where I had to do the rewire, and this is the cover plate to that junction box. And as you can see, there's actually a little diagram in there to convert it from 220 to 110 or vice versa. So pretty easy enough to do. Like I said, I just did this just to make sure that the motor actually does work, and it does work. So I guess I'll continue on. So I also did take a straight edge, a couple of straight edges actually, to make sure that the bed has no bow in it. And also I did the same thing with the fence. The fence is absolutely straight to my naked eye anyway, and no gaps, no bows. So I'm happy about that as well. So if you're interested in this type of content, doing a full restoration on a piece of equipment, just follow along. This is just for me, just another tool to add to my shop. time to put it back together.